Real classy, princess.
You're my best friend, Tim. Instead of making fun of me, shouldn't you be holding back my hair or something?
No, Vito. Best friends are supposed to watch and get every detail so they can tell everyone at brunch what a mess you were.
Gosh, I think I puked in front of such a fine establishment as this.
Do you want to go in? Oh, come on, it'll be fun.
No way am I going in there.
Stop being such a pansy. Now, whatever you do, do not make me laugh because they're like so hardcore in there.
I'd rather not go in. I'm not feeling well. If I puke again, I don't want it to be on a blow-up doll.
Are you going to be okay out here?
I'm more worried about you. You might walk under there with crabs.
God, it's been a long time since you've gotten laid. Crabs are so 1992. And if while I'm in there, Jesus comes back, please come and get me because I do not want to spend the rapture standing next to some 14-inch dildo named Evan.
Hey.
Hey.
What are you up to?
Just heading home from the bars. You?
I'm just chilling. You want to get in?
I can't.
What, are you married?
Kinda.
So am I. I won't tell anybody.
I want to. You're really hot.
Yeah, I think you're pretty hot, too. Yeah, I bet your mouth would feel real good on this.
I can't.
Come on, man. It'll be our little secret.
Look, man.
between us.
Hey, Twinkle Toes, you ready?
Yeah. Yeah. I was just talking to a friend.
Oh, where have you been hiding this, hottie? You need to introduce me.
He's married.
So what? I'm not looking for a ring at 4 a.m.
I really don't feel well. I think I'm gonna puke again. Can we just go home?
No way. He is hot. Besides, inside was a total bust. Guys in there made Steve Buscemi look like a Chippendale.
Oh, walk me home, Clary.
You know I can never say no to you when you quote Still Magnolias to me. Come on, Weezer.
Housekeeping? Vito, you awake?
Yeah.
Well, are you coming with us to Mass, or should I just tell God you're taking a personal day?
Just a minute.
Are you sewing the clothes yourself?
Go wait in the car. I'll be right there.
It's coming.
Morning, sunshine.
Oh, hey, sorry guys. Guess I forgot to set my alarm.
And you were out cold. I had to pound on the door to get a response out of you.
Rough night last night, Brother Vito.
Just hung out with Tim. Nothing too exciting.
Hey, Vito. You got a minute?
Sure, I've been putting off lesson plans all weekend. What's one more minute?
Now, Vito, I want you to hear this as coming not from just your director, but also as a brother and a friend. I'm concerned about you and the late hours you've been keeping.
Late hours? Mike, I'm in bed by 11 o'clock at the latest. Is this because of last night?
No, it's not just about last night. It just seems like every time you go out with your friends, you stumble through the door when some of us are waking up. What would one of our parishioners think if they saw you coming home at the crack of dawn?
They should be wondering why they have nothing better to do with their lives than look at our house at 4 a.m. I mean, look, Mike, the places my friends and I like to go to don't even get started until after midnight. Besides, between grad school and volunteering and teaching, I get to see him twice a month at best. All through training, Novitiate told us we're supposed to maintain our outside relationships, remember?
Yeah, the healthy ones. Remember your training. We are to be in this world, but not of this world.
Yeah, easier said than done.
It's not supposed to be easy, Vito.
I realize that, but I mean, this isn't because my friends and I are gay, is it? I mean, I thought everybody was okay with that.
We are.
Okay, I just want to check. I mean, I really appreciate that. I know it's not like that everywhere else. I just don't want you to think I'm taking it for granted.
You're welcome. Besides, it's not like we're out having sex anyway. Be honest with me. Going out to these bars, gay or straight, till 4 a.m. cannot be very nurturing to your vocation.
Oh, being out of balance isn't nurturing either. I mean, we all need to let loose and have fun every once in a while.
I didn't say you couldn't have fun. I am asking you to make better choices.
Look, Mike, things are different now. I mean, Brian and Steve and I, we had credit cards, apartments, bank accounts, sex. You know, we were out in the world and then joined. You joined right out of high school.
Vito, pizza's here.
The bottom line is, I support you and your training, even if I haven't had the same life experiences as you. And despite what you may think, I still have your best interest at heart. Just consider what I said.
Hey, I already ate one piece. Keep you waiting any longer, you're not going to have any left.
Look, I better go. You know how he gets when he gets hungry, like a Hoover.
Vito.
I know. Thank you, Mike. I'll pray on it.
Get some rest. You look awful.
Hey, now, you just wish you could look this good with no sleep.
You might want to order another one, but next time, no anchovies.
What should I wear for my date tomorrow night? Too slutty?
Is there such a thing as too slutty with you?
No. Actually, maybe I'll save this for the white party.
I don't think I'm going to go to the white party this year.
What? Why not? You have to go. I've already bought your ticket and everything.
I know, I'm sorry.
But we go together every year. Besides, if you don't go, who else am I going to ditch to make out with some random guy I won't remember the next day?
Well, God, you sure do know how to make a girl feel special. No, besides, the only white thing that I own is my underwear.
Ugh. Those ragged old things. Ugh. Honey, those things have got more skid marks than the Indy 500. I'll get you a new pair and you'll be good to go.
I am not walking into the club wearing my underwear.
You don't walk into the club in your underwear. You check your pants at the door. Okay. I have some pants for you. They're way too big on me, but I'm sure they'll fit you just fine. A little tight all around the hips. But let's find you a shirt. D&G, Armani, Versace.
Fruit of the Loom.
Of course you would pick the cheapest thing in here.
No, honey, you're the cheapest thing in here.
Okay, well I can't go into the bar with you looking like you just walked out of Walmart on your way to a pie eating contest. Give me that.
I'm wearing it.
Just give me it.
Seriously? I cannot believe. Ugh.
Ugh. See if I can spruce it up a bit.
I cannot believe you talked me into this. I look about ready to announce Jesus' birth.
Now shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up. Everyone is staring at me, Tim.
They're staring at you because you're hot.
I'm a hot mess. I'm a hot, feathered, flashing sequin mess.
Look here, Missy. Do you know how many craft stores I had to go to find the right color sequins for these? One more store and they were going to give me an honorary pair of mom jeans. And need I remind you that I also had to go to one of your dollar store, pick and save places and scrounge through their bargain bin while battling with some buck-toothed hillbilly named Cletus just to get one of these tacky-ass shirts so you and I could match tonight. You should be grateful.
Grateful? I even want to be here. You made me come. I should be at home grading papers.
Vito?
Hey, Brent.
I love the wings.
Thanks, they're Tim's doing.
That's not all Tim's doing.
Usually he waits until we get inside before he ditches me for some hottie. This is a new record.
I'll call Guinness. I'll see you inside.
Bye, hun. Hey, Slutitia. Can you at least keep me company before we go inside?
You know, if I knew you were going to cockblock me, I would have just come by myself.
You keep forgetting that I didn't want to be here. You made me come. You said...
Free cuts to hotties.
Thanks, mate. Who says Americans aren't friendly?
Oh my god. Are you boys Aussies?
Yeah, mate. I'm Jack. He's Eli. Yeah, we're here on holiday.
Well, this is your lucky day, Jack and Eli, because my name is Tim, and I just so happen to be the welcoming ambassador for foreign tourists. And I'm supposed to greet each of you with a kiss.
I'm Canadian.
Now about that kiss.
Oh, God.
Hey, it's just a kiss. If we were in Hawaii, they'd be getting laid by now. Not that that's a bad thing. Now let me welcome you to America.
What about your boyfriend?
She's not my boyfriend.
Oh. In that case. Watch it. Oh, fucker. Asshole.
Vito.
Mwah.
Where have you been? You haven't been by in months.
I know, I'm sorry.
No matter. You're here now. Come on in. Have a seat. Are you hungry, dear?
Oh, gosh, no, I'm good. Thank you, though.
I've got chocolate. I've got chips. I got cookies. I got your favorite fruity chewy things.
I'm good. Thank you.
Well, something to drink? I made sweet tea, your favorite.
Oh, you know me so well. I just had 2 glasses with lunch.
Oh, well, then I'm cutting you off. Everyone knows you have the world's smallest bladder, and I don't want anything interrupting talking to my favorite brother.
Thanks for seeing me on such short notice, Sister Peggy. Sorry, Peggy.
Okay, I told you, no need to be so formal. I'm your spiritual director, not the Pope. So, how's school going? Are the kids all antsy for summer vacation?
What does the Bible say about putting vodka in your water bottles? Well, my senior religion class has been difficult. We started this Ask Brother Vito day on Fridays, and it seems to be going pretty well. You know, they just put questions in a box, and I pull them out and answer them.
That's wonderful, Vito. That's so great for the kids. You are a good role model.
I don't feel like it. I feel like a hypocrite.
You do? Why is that?
Well, they think that we're these repressed, asexual, unhappy people, and I try to tell them what a full and happy life that we lead, but I feel like those are the very same things that God wants me to give up. But I like going to bars, and I like dancing with guys, and I like staying out late with my friends. But I have to give up all that now because I'm going to be a brother, though. Right?
Vito, God didn't send Jesus to die so you could mope around the house all day long. He wants you to enjoy your life. When Jesus asked the disciples to deny themselves, he wasn't asking them to be miserable. Have you thought about taking a vacation?
Yeah, right. On a brother's salary, I could barely afford McDonald's.
Well, I think it would be a good idea for you to get away for a while. Give you a chance to clear your head. Your mind may be too cluttered.
You think?
Either that or you're hiding too much vodka in that water bottle of yours. You know, I have a friend, Brother Edmund, who runs an AIDS care house in Austin, and he mentioned to me that he needed some help this summer because one of the brothers there is going on a sabbatical. If you want, I could make a call. You could spend the summer in Austin, clear your head, and help people at the same time.
Do you really think he'd pay for me to fly out to Austin?
Of course. The church is loaded. After all, they save so much money on salaries. But my cousin Eddie lives in Bastrop, which is just outside of Austin, and he's visiting here. And he'll be driving back around the same time you would need to leave. You can hitch a ride with him, and Edmund can send someone to get you there. You can spend the summer in Austin and clear your head at the same time.
Well, sounds good. But why does he drive all that way?
Oh, Eddie drives back and forth all the time. He's deathly afraid of the pat-downs. I don't get it. Maybe it's because I'm a nun. It's the only excitement I ever get.
Dinner served by a hot Italian boy. What more could a girl want for a birthday?
A meal fit for a queen. And save room, Cleopatra. I hired a couple of hot go-go boys to feed you strawberries in bed.
Don't lie, because we all know all you can afford is Tito Jackson. This looks delicious. So, Brother Vito, what have you been up to since the white party?
Oh, so you knew I was there. I'm shocked. You seem so enamored with the Hardy Boys.
Easy there, Nancy Drew. I mean, they came all the way from Australia. I just wanted to give them a good impression of America.
So that impression of America includes an up-close and personal view of your tongue?
A good one does. Excellent job on the pasta, by the way.
Thank you.
So, what have you been up to?
Just finishing up the school year. I saw Sister Peggy yesterday.
Oh, how is the old muff diver?
Tim! She's not a lesbian.
Oh, please, she's like the original lesbian. She probably banged Sappho.
Anyway, no, we just had a nice chat. I was telling her I was having a hard time lately. And she was telling me that God wants me to enjoy my life.
Well, she's right. I mean, God is trying to tell you something, Vito. He's trying to tell you this life isn't for you. Look, you tried it out, and it just didn't work out. It's like Cher's infomercial career. So get out now while you're still young and cute enough to get someone hot. Look, I'm only telling you this because I love you. But time has not been your friend.
It's not that easy, Tim. Besides, there's a lot to being a brother that I like.
Such as?
Well, I love to teach.
You can still teach if you leave. What else you got?
Look, it's just that I feel like God is calling me to this life, okay?
Okay, explain this calling. I never got that. Did you have a weird dream or something? I mean, it could have been gas.
No, it's just that, we live in a society that values money, sex, and power. So by my vowing poverty, chastity, and obedience, I'm kind of living life counterculturally, you know what I mean? I'm showing everybody that you don't need all that stuff to be happy.
I'm not choosing to live my life that way. Are you calling me shallow? Okay. Bad question.
Look, it's just that everything I've seen since I've been out makes me want something more. I don't want to be 40 and cruising the bars. I don't want to have to keep up with the latest fashion trends.
Clearly.
Look, I want to do something important with my life. Being a brother does that.
So you're saying that I'm not doing something important with my life? That I should just end my life now, so at least I'll what? Make a good-looking corpse?
I never said that.
Look, this whole sacrifice what you love for religion thing sounds like a cult.
It's not a cult. I'm not living in a commune in the desert somewhere following some bearded guy in a flowered shirt named Buttercup.
Actually, you just described half the population of Palm Springs. Do you not remember that movie we rented, Ticket to Heaven?
How could I forget? You kept pausing it because you were convinced you could see Nick Mancuso's dick peeking out of his boxers.
Mancuso played a teacher who gets brainwashed by a religious cult. They make him give up everything for their cause, so he cuts himself off from everyone in his former life, including his friends. You're being brainwashed just like he was.
Brainwashed? I am not being brainwashed. Nobody makes me do anything. I make my own decisions.
I just think it's ironic that you talk about money and sex not leading to happiness, yet since you've joined the brothers, you've never been more pissy. I bet Shelley Long feels better about her career choices than you do. In fact, the only time I see you happy is when we're out at the bars dancing. Doesn't that tell you something? Bottom line, Vito, I love you. And I want you to be happy. And I hate seeing you go through all of this shit. It just doesn't seem worth it to me.
Like, I'm sorry I brought this up. This is your birthday dinner. Today's supposed to be all about you. So let's just change the subject, okay?
Deal. So did you see that new hot guy Tony's dating? Awesome body. But I hear he's uncut. I'm sorry. Turtlenecks belong here, not here.
You're uncut.
Yeah. I also have a cat. It doesn't mean I want to have sex with that either. Meow. 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 Hail Mary, I can bear gifts of gold, frankincense, and porn.
God, could you be any louder? Are you drunk?
It's not being drunk if it's before 2 p.m.
You're right. Before 2 p.m., it's called being an alcoholic.
If I wanted this abuse, I could have visited my mother.
Sorry.
So anyways, I went to brunch today with Tony and the new boyfriend. You know, going with the... Well, on my way home, I stopped by the newsstand. And lo and behold, it's the new Stud magazine. It's got those new pics of Dean Morehouse giving head. He swore he never would, because he's straight, remember? Well, from what I can tell, he deep throats like a champ. Not bad for a breeder, huh?
Well, don't ask me. I haven't blown a guy in. Oh.
Who? Oh, yeah. That's Doug Fallon. Big beefy beast, huh? I could bury my face in that chest for hours. Are you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost or an Olsen twin or something.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just saw him at the locker room the other day when I went to the gym.
Oh my god, you saw Doug Fallon in person? Was he naked? He was naked, right? Please tell me he was naked.
Yeah, he was naked.
Oh my god, you saw Doug Fallon naked? Was he hot?
Yeah, he was hot.
Well, then why the long face, Leno? It's not like you did anything with him. Oh my god. You did! What did you do? And I want every detail because the closest I've gotten to sleeping with a porn star is passing out in front of Jeff Stryker's maid's house.
It was nothing. It was just...
You jerked him off?
No.
He jerked you off?
No.
You jerked off at the same time? That's it? That's all you did? God, I thought you had a real story or something.
Tim, I've been trained to be a brother for 3 years. I am so close.
Hey, then go to confession, say you're sorry, and you're in the clear. I wonder how many Our Fathers you'd have to say for jacking off in front of a porn star.
Did you need something? I have a lot to do before I go to Austin.
Okay, Mary Magdalene. Oh, did you want to keep this? Oh yeah, that's right. You've already seen the live show. Well, I'll just slip it underneath Brian or Steve's door on the way out.
Don't you dare!
Oh, please, you know their big old queen's just dying to come out. I also got a gossip mag, too. I just love the headline. Barbra Streisand livid, son is gay. As if that's news. What would really be shocking is, Barbra Streisand livid, only son is straight, therefore not a fan. Oh. Have fun in Austin, Shelby.
Bye, Malin.
Are you Brother Vito?
Yeah. Yeah, you must be Eddie, Peggy's cousin.
That's right.
Hey, nice to meet you. Thanks again for taking me to Texas. I really appreciate it.
I'm glad I am. They'd be rubbing up all over a pretty boy like you. Security, my ass. Bunch of perverts at that TSA, you hear?
Yeah.
Well, hop in. We got a long drive ahead of us. Come on. By the way, I'm going to say I'm sorry now. Had a big pot of beans before I left. Texas bubble bath, am I right? Well, here we are, home sweet home. I think that's the best trip ever. Only killed 2 cats and 1 armadillo. I think you might be my good luck charm, Brother Vito.
Glad I could help.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run in and drain all the juice out of this pickle. You need a ride back? Just holler.
Yeah, I'll call you. Hey, how you doing?
Your Brother Vito?
In the flesh. It is unless you're casing a joint. In that case, I'm Belinda Carlisle. And you are?
Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm Gabe Rhymes.
Well, nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm Gabe Rhymes.
No, it's just I wasn't expecting someone who looked like you.
Who were you expecting, Charo? Gucci, Gucci.
No, but I wasn't expecting John Travolta either.
I'm not quite sure how to take that.
No. It's a compliment.
Have you seen Travolta lately?
I mean, when he was younger, like in Greece.
Nice save. If you had said Battlefield Earth, it would have been a long ride back to the center. You a Cat Stevens fan?
Yeah. You like him?
I don't know, I haven't listened to much of his stuff.
Oh man, I can't believe you haven't listened to Cat Stevens. You gotta give him a try.
I don't know, is that really my kind of... You know what? Let's put him in. I told myself when I came to Austin I would experience new things, and I think listening to Cat Stevens would make a perfect #1 on that list.
Awesome.
So how long have you been professed?
I'm not a brother. I just play one on TV.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed...
Why, do I look like a brother?
No, you look like Keith Richards. Oh, no, when he was hot.
Vito! Hello! So great to put a face to the voice. Sorry I wasn't able to pick you up today. It's been crazed around here with Brother Sal leaving for sabbatical. Thank you, Gabe, for picking up Vito.
Hey, anything to take a break from landscaping. Speaking of, there are a lot of weeds out back that need whacking, so it was nice meeting you again, brother.
Oh, please, call me Vito.
Okay, Vito.
Luckily, Gabe works at the home store right down the street and was able to get them to donate most of the plants. Come on, I'll show you around the house. You'll be staying in for the next few months.
All right, sounds good.
Who played Avigdor opposite Barbara Streisand in the 1983 film Yentl? Oh, you don't know this one. We're taking away your gay card.
I know this. I just can't remember her name, okay? Avigdor's a guy, dumbass.
Hey, no clues.
Okay. I can picture him. He looks like the gardener out back.
Have you been washing down your meds with martinis?
Oh, time's up.
Mandy Patinkin. How could you possibly forget that great hairy ass?
If I could interrupt here before we get X-rated, I would like to introduce Brother Vito Fortunato. He'll be spending the summer with us while Brother Sal's on sabbatical.
I'm Greg. 2 G's. Alex, 1X.
1X, really? Don't you know it's a sin to lie to a brother? Hi, I'm Lenny.
Joseph.
But you can call her Mary Carson. You'll be seeing a lot of us. We never leave. We're like gum stuck at the bottom of your shoe.
You're like juicy fruit.
And I'm Bubble Young. Great for blowing.
Well, I'm Bazooka.
Oh, easy there, Mary.
Would you excuse me, Vito?
Sure. No, it's okay. I'll get some fresh air out back. It was nice meeting you guys. Sorry to interrupt your discussion of hairy asses.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy summer.
Mm-hmm. I don't get it.
Really? All about Eve, Betty Davis? Hello?
Mandy Patinkin and now this. Are you sure you're gay?
So Alex thinks you look like Mandy Patinkin.
She must be one ugly girl.
No, it's a guy. Has no one in this house seen Yentl?
Chick flick. What else has he been in?
You ever see The Princess Bride? He was the Spanish swashbuckler.
That guy was awesome. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Okay, easy there, Inigo. You know what would look really great out here? A fountain.
Can you install a fountain?
Gosh, no, I can barely install a garden hose.
So you've been here barely 20 minutes and you're already creating more work for me to do?
Good point. Better go back inside before I have you digging canals for gondolas. Thanks again for the ride.
Thank you again for everything. This is just delicious.
It's my pleasure. I was a little hesitant serving pasta to an Italian. I mean, I'm no Mama Celeste, I'm sure.
God, you're fine. Besides, at this point, I'd be happy just as long as there's no beans in it.
What's that?
Oh, Gabe is out working in the back.
No, still, it's too late. I'm going to send him home.
No, you sit. I'll go. I'm here to help, remember? All right, I'll be right back. Don't worry.
So I've been instructed to tell you to get out of here.
Boy, you brothers sure do know how to make a guy feel welcome.
Well, we may have vowed poverty, chastity, and obedience, but the last time I checked, you can still have fun on a Saturday night. So scram.
May not have vowed those things, but they seem to have found me anyway. What's a vow of obedience?
It means you have to do everything I tell you to. So go home, go out to dinner with your boyfriend or something.
No boyfriend. The only thing that's waiting for me at home is a frozen dinner and the Golden Girls.
Well, hey, that be Arthur's one handsome woman.
Say, I was thinking about renting that Yentl movie tomorrow night. Would you want to join me?
Are you kidding? I love that movie.
Great. I'll pick you up at 7. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a date with B. Arthur. Welcome to my palace.
Let me take you on the grand tour. It is a stationary tour. Just rotate and you can see everything.
Ooh, I feel like Wonder Woman. Dun 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 Wonder Woman.
Easy there, Diana Prince. Don't know if I'm ready to see you in a one piece and tights just yet. So, this futon serves as my living room couch by day and my bed at night. The ottoman in front of it doubles as my dining room table. Everything here serves a dual purpose.
Including you?
Absolutely. Work at the home store by day, bum at night. We are, unfortunately, out of crumpets this evening, but we are in luck. China Walk down the street has a great chicken lo mein. Does that sound good to you?
Sounds scrumptious.
If you want to put the movie in, I'll call it in.
Sure, where is it?
It's on the refrigerator/cutting board.
Welcome to Shay's Schizophrenia.
Boy, for someone who took a vow of poverty, you sure are cocky.
Hey, I gave up money, sex, and power. At least let me keep my ego. So, what'd you think?
So, did they really expect us to believe that she was playing a young boy? I mean, the guy part, I get that, but young? What was she, like 50 when they made this?
I know. That poor lighting guy. There's so much light coming in through the bedroom window. It looks like there's like a nuclear explosion taking place outside.
I wish. At least then there would have been some action.
You totally hated this, didn't you?
Told you. Chick flick. However, and this may be the overload of beer and MSG talking, but I can totally relate. The whole being attracted to someone, not knowing what to do about it. Have you ever been in love? What's so funny?
Well, aside from the totally abrupt change of subject, you reminded me of that old video for Paula Abdul's Rush Rush, you know, where she had like Keanu Reeves in it, and she just stops right in the middle of the song and goes, "Have you ever been in love?" And he says no, and she's like, "Aw, isn't that sad?" It's just so corny.
You didn't answer the question.
I dated a lot before I became a brother, but I don't think I ever loved any of them. I mean, I've been in lust, but no, I don't think I've ever been in love. You?
Oh, I was married for 2 years.
Now you're not answering the question.
Oh, I was definitely in love, but I wasn't in lust. I knew that before we got married. I guess I just thought maybe...
Maybe what?
I could talk myself into being straight.
Are you sad that you're not married anymore?
A little. At least when I was married, I had someone who loved me. Now, what I have is an ex who hates me, a mother who cries every time I talk to her, and a father who fired me from the family business.
Wow, Gabe. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. But it's actually been a really good thing. I feel more free now than I ever have before. Now it's just about finding that special guy. the final piece of the puzzle, you know?
Well, you're in the perfect city for that. Cowboys are hot.
Well, you have to go out to find a cowboy, so I'm kind of out of luck.
Well, why don't you go out?
I'm just not into the whole gay scene. The cruising, the clothes, the music. I guess I'm just not as gay as those guys.
I wouldn't say that if I were you. You like the Golden Girls.
I guess that's a start, right?
Well, this is a big city. There's got to be something out there that interests you.
There is a country western bar that I'd be willing to check out. Something like that would be more my speed. What do you say? Feel like going two-stepping next weekend?
You're on your own with that one, partner. I left my Iron Wranglers and bolo tie at home.
But you're the urban cowboy, remember Barbarino? Or are cowboy boots against your vows?
No, but they're against my sense of good taste.
I thought you were going to try new things.
Jerk. Okay, I'll go.
Speaking of going, these beers are about to make an exit.
Well, speaking of exits, I should get going.
Cool. Give me just a minute, I'll take you back. Ugh, I piss like a racehorse. Sorry, that was crude.
Hey, you're fine. You don't have to worry about impressing me.
Yeah, I know. I just... Okay, yeah, just a second.
Well, hail Mary. Where are all your partners in crime?
They wouldn't tell me. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I think they're off planning a surprise.
Birthday? How many candles we blowing out?
Oh, a true lady never reveals her age, especially if she's old enough to be your mother.
Well, I'm excited to see the surprise.
I'd be scared if I were you. Lenny puts the hoe in homosexual, so you may see a little debauchery tomorrow. Bring your rosary.
Well, thanks for the tip. So I've been meaning to ask you, why do they call you Mary Carson?
Oh, Lord. Okay. Do you remember the Thornbirds? Probably not. You were probably 2 when it was on. Mary Carson was the character played by Barbara Stanwyck, the wrinkled old bag who chases after the young hunky priest. Well, they started calling me that when they caught me checking you out when you first got here.
So that explains it. And here I was thinking it was your drag name.
No, that's Uma Goodness. What's your drag name?
Oh, I don't have one.
You never done drag before?
I don't think I make a very pretty girl.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. You have good bone structure. Besides, it's not about being pretty. It's about being liberated and free. And sometimes the campier the better. I could see you as a Cheetah Rivera lookalike. Get out some castanets. You're golden.
Well, let's just get me a name first and take it from there, okay?
Deal.
So, Uma, what's your story?
I used to write for TV. Love Boat, Fantasy Island, Shaft. And then one day I landed this amazing pilot for this show called Tony's Boys. It was a ripoff of Charlie's Angels. These 3 hunky detectives, and Barbara was her boss. A gay writer's dream.
Why, the hunky detectives or Barbara Stanwyck?
Well, Barbara Stanwyck, of course. Good God, men you can find anywhere. Barbara Stanwyck's a true original. Anyways, it never did air, because the brains at the network thought it would only appeal to gay men.
That was before we were marketers' cash cow, right?
Exactly. Now the networks would be fighting over it. I mean, who do you think was watching all those mud-slinging, hair-pulling catfights on Dallas? Certainly not the New York Jets.
So what did you do after that all fell through?
I tested positive. Well, not right after. I picked up some gigs here and there. Made a good living. Nice house. Fabulous clothes. But when I tested positive, and I realized I didn't have a lot of time left, I began to see the L.A. egocentric, career-driven bullshit and realized there had to be more to life than all that. When all is said and done, no one cares that your aunt's best friend's cousin went to high school with the chick whose neighbor does J-Lo's bikini wax. So I retired from the business and moved to Texas.
Hey, you girls and Gavin? Could use a handout here.
Hey, did you install my fountain yet?
You learned how to install it yet?
A fountain would be nice, but tell them to hurry it up. I don't have a lot of time left.
Oh, stop. You'll be drinking mint juleps out there no matter what time it's finished.
Whatever, Kathy Lee. Now, this may be the meds talking, but I think the gardener likes you.
I think you better check your meds.
No, really. He hardly says a word around here. But when you're around, he goes all chatty-Cathy. Is the feeling mutual?
Hello, I'm a brother, remember? Vow of Chastity? Besides, he's just being friendly.
Hey, Barbarino, let's go.
You must suck at poker.
Why do you say that?
Because you can't bluff for shit. Now go on out there and help Mr. Just Being Friendly.
Whatever, Mary Carson.
Wow, a real country western bar in Texas.
Is it everything you expected it to be?
I don't know, is there a mechanical bull somewhere?
You watch too much TV.
Hey, make all the jokes you want. I'm just glad I get to wear this tank top.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I don't get it. What's it mean?
I'm just a girl who can't say no. Tell me you know what that's from.
Sorry.
Oklahoma, Ado Annie. I'm just a girl who can't say no. I'm in a terrible fix.
I'm guessing you didn't get the lead.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was talking to Neil Patrick Harris over here. No, Ado Annie, she's this girl. She's got a boyfriend, but she just can't stop kissing every single boy that she sees. It's a hand-me-down from Tim. It's a little tattered, but I figured, hey, country western bar, gay guys, Oklahoma. Hey, this is as country as I get.
So, you weren't able to wear it before?
I kind of felt like it was false advertising, you know?
Which part? The, can't say no, or the you being a girl?
Okay, if I'm gonna take this kind of abuse, I'm gonna need a drink.
Okay, then let's get you a drink, because I have a lot more jokes about that shirt.
What's up, guys? I'm gonna get you.
A beer?
What kind of white wine do you have?
White. Perfect. Good choice. For you? Here you go. And for you.
Put your money away. Tonight's on me.
No, it's fine. I got it.
Look, if it weren't for you, I'd be at home with a TV dinner watching Rose Nyland tell more St. Olaf stories.
My favorite is the one where she almost wins the St. Olaf beauty pageant. It was the first year they allowed humans.
See what you're saving me from? Let me take care of you tonight, okay?
Okay, but looks like someone over there wants you to take care of him tonight, too. He's been checking you out ever since we got the bar.
It's not my type.
You're obviously his type.
He's probably just wondering why the hottest guy in this bar is sitting here talking to me.
You know, we should probably split up. People are gonna think that we're together and you're never gonna meet anybody.
No, I'd rather just hang out with you.
Why? You think people will find you more attractive if they think you're unavailable?
People always want what they can't have, right? Just hang out.
Okay, if that's what you want.
It's a cool tattoo. What is it?
Oh, it means love in Chinese.
Are you sure? Or is that just what someone told you? Could mean, I love man boobs.
Haha, very funny. No, I designed it myself.
I love this song. Let's go dance.
Oh, not on your life. I don't know how to two-step.
It's alright, it's a slow song. You'll be fine, just follow my lead.
I'll look like I have no idea what I'm doing.
Good. Then you'll know how I feel every time you guys break into Steel Magnolia quotes.
I am pleasant, damn it. I saw Drum eating this morning at the Piggly Wiggly and I smiled like son of a bitch before I could help myself. Hey,
It's not swearing if it's a quote. Look, I would love to make country western dancing number 45 on the list of things I've never done before, but I don't really know if I should be doing a slow song. I mean, it's not you, it's just, you know, the brother thing.
That's okay. I mean, I understand. Do you want to get out of here?
Of course not. Why? Because I didn't want to dance? Ask that guy. He'll say yes.
I told you, he's not my type.
Well, okay, we can just hang and talk.
I know. I just kind of over being out. System overload. Baby steps, right? We could just hang at my place and watch Golden Girls if you want.
Sure, if that's what you want. Just let me finish my white first.
Another night of Dorothy Rose, Blanche, and Sophia.
All we need now is some cheesecake.
Like
Exactly.
St. Sigmund's Day without the headless boy.
Hey, is it okay if we turn this off for a minute? I just want to ask you a question.
Yeah, sure. Seen it a million times. It's one more Rose thinks she has AIDS. She's negative. So what's up?
It's the whole brother thing.
What about it?
More like the whole intimacy thing. After I got divorced, I fooled around with a few guys, but it was just physical. There was no emotion behind it. And it left me feeling completely empty inside. That's when I knew that I wanted someone in my life. Now, I'm ready for that intimacy, and I look at you, and you're willing to go your whole life without that?
I don't know. It's just something that I have to give up. It's just part of being a brother.
Yeah, but I don't see why you can't have both.
See, now, if I were with somebody, they would get my full attention. So by my being single, it frees up my focuses and energy to help other people.
Yeah, but don't you want to fall in love? I mean, love is the thing that drives everything. Music, movies, art. It's all based in love. I can't imagine going my whole life knowing I could never have that.
It's not like I have no love in my life. I've got friends, I've got students, I've got family. I know it's not the same as being in love, but it's not like I'm living some sort of life that's totally void of love.
Yeah, but don't you want to fall in love, though?
It's just something that God asked me to sacrifice.
See, my God is a loving father. I can't imagine any parent wanting their kid to suffer for their sake. Every parent wants their kid to be happy.
Yeah, well, you're happy and look at your parents.
That wasn't cool.
I'm sorry, it's just...
No, my dad wants me to be happy. He just thinks being gay isn't gonna make me happy. He has a warped image of gay men. He thinks we all have AIDS, and his only view of gay life is watching the news and seeing gay pride parades with queens in glitter body paint getting spanked by leather daddies. He hasn't seen any positive role models.
Well, neither have I, so let me know if you find one, okay?
They're closer than you might think. Come on.
Well, if it isn't the man who lives out back in the RV. Randy and I were just talking about how we never see you anymore. And now I know why.
Winston, this is Vito. Vito, this is Winston, my landlord. I decided to take you and Rainey up on the offer to come down for a drink one night. Is it a bad time?
No. It is never a bad time to have drinks with two such young, handsome men. Besides, we were just watching The Golden Girls. It's that episode where Rose thinks she has HIV. She's negative. Randy, we have company. Buckle your pants. Come on in. Come. Hi. Good to see you. Here's a couple of martinis for you.
What did you use?
The gin your mother brought from Peru.
You were not supposed to use that.
Shut your fat pie hole.
Don't tell me to shut up.
We are entertaining an out-of-town guest. Now, you're supposed to make company feel welcome in your home. Nothing is too good for our guests. Bon appetit.
Wow, this is great.
Yeah, thank you. Peruvian gin, number 77 on the list.
So, are you here on vacation, Vito?
No, I'm actually here volunteering for the summer.
Damn, you can get all that time off?
Well, I teach, so...
Oh, you're a student yourself.
Well, thank you, but you are obviously drunk.
Did you ever have a teacher that looked like him when you were in school, Sweets, huh?
No, and if I had, my grades would have been a sight better. No, I went to a Catholic school, and all my teachers were brothers.
Well, some of them can be hot. So, guys, tell Vito the story of how you met.
Oh, Gabe, you don't want to hear that story again.
Yeah, it's so inspirational. Vito and I were just talking about how there aren't any gay role models.
Oh, no, dear. Now we're role models. Oh.
That just means we're old.
Oh, I always wanted to be a model. You know, like Cheryl Tiegs. Oh, you're just jealous. Pooh.
What, you don't think I could be a model?
There ain't enough plastic surgeons on the planet, honey. Anyway, when I was your age, I was a teacher. It was back during that Anita Bryant hysteria down in Florida where they were trying to get rid of all the gay teachers.
And I was a reporter, and I got an assignment to go get a teacher's perspective. So Winston's principal told me that he had a free period.
And when I saw this young, handsome, muscled-up man on my doorstep, oh, did my heart ever start to pound. Whew. That was a long time ago. But when he told me he was there to interview me, I thought, uh-oh, how did he find out I was gay?
So he gives me an interview, but he's uptight and just gives me one-word answers. So the next day he calls me and tells me that he wants to meet for coffee because he has more for the article. We meet, and he tells me that he's gay and that I can put it in the paper.
Wow, so you came out? Why did you do that?
Well, anything to see this beautiful hunk of a man again. Are you kidding? No. The real reason was Harvey Milk.
Who's that?
Oh, honey, that's your history. It's okay. Your boyfriend didn't know who he was either.
Oh, see, Gabe and I, we aren't.
Harvey Milk was the first openly gay elected official.
So, after Randy left, I flipped through the newspaper just to see what kind of reporter he was. And I saw that he had done an interview with Harvey Milk. Well, Harvey was so courageous. I was ashamed of hiding.
The article came out to pretty positive reviews.
Oh, yeah, I even got a call from Harvey himself congratulating me.
Wow, that is awesome.
So when we started dating, it was about the time that Winston was moving in with me that we learned that Harvey had been assassinated. So Harvey Milk has a very special place in our heart for many reasons.
Well, I need another drink. Drink up, ladies. I never outdrink my guests. Gabe, babe, would you come with me, help them bring them back in?
Just remember, the only reason that you can come out as young as you did is because of the men and women like Harvey Milk. Make sure that their sacrifice was not in vain.
I won't.
I know you will. You and Gabe make a cute couple. I have never seen him this happy.
Okay, see, Gabe and I, we aren't...
Here we go!
Oh, see, I'm not
Bottoms up!
He already is.
Hush!
How did you make that so fast?
I pre-made a picture.
With the gin my mother gave me?
Yes, with the gin your mother gave you, but she gave it to us.
I was saving that.
And I'm using it. It has been in that damn cabinet for 3 years now. I'll go online. I'll buy you 5 bottles if you will just shut up. Oh, here's a better idea. Let's send your mother back to Peru, huh?
Be nice. We're talking about my mother.
I am being nice. Do you remember Christmas? Do you remember the beautiful diamond bracelet I bought her? And what did she get me? A salad spinner. She's either saying I'm fat or I serve wilted salads, and I don't know which is worse.
She was trying to be helpful.
Well, then I'll be helpful and get her a book to teach her not to overcook turkeys. How's your drink, sweetheart?
My glass is empty.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for taking me to see him tonight, Gabe.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
I may not be thanking you in the morning, though. I think they got me a little tipsy.
Me too. I don't think I'm going to be driving you home tonight.
Oh, it's okay. I'll just call one of the brothers and they can come and get me.
No! They're probably already in bed for church tomorrow, and you are too drunk to try walking home tonight. Just crash here tonight, and I'll take you home in the morning.
I shouldn't.
And I'm not taking no for an answer.
Okay. Do you have any aspirin?
Yeah, it's in the bathroom.
Wow. That was fast.
Did you want this side? I can scoot over.
Side? I'm just gonna go on the floor.
I know everything in here has dual purpose, but the floor doesn't double as a bed. And if anybody's sleeping on the floor, it's me.
No, really, you take the bed.
Either I'm sleeping on the floor or I'm sleeping in the bed with you. Those are the two options.
I don't care. Well, this is another first. Never slept in a futon before.
It's a lot more comfortable than you think.
So, I guess this makes us bedfellows, huh?
I guess so.
Do you know where the term bedfellows comes from?
No, but I'm sure you're gonna tell me.
Well, back in the 1800s, male friends could sleep in the same bed with each other and it wasn't anything sexual. Society would allow male friends to show affection to each other. All that macho stuff didn't start happening until after the World Wars.
And that's when it got sexual?
I should probably get some sleep.
Okay, so I was wondering about the whole bedfellows thing. Was it appropriate for them to snuggle up on cold nights?
If they needed to keep warm, yeah.
So, something like this would be okay, right?
Yeah.
What about spooning?
If it was really cold outside, yeah.
the study they did at that orphanage in Europe? The one with the babies being held?
No.
A few years ago, the director of this orphanage made all the nurses hold all the babies for at least 30 minutes a day. It was awesome. A lot of the babies that were really sick made these miraculous recoveries, and they were all a lot happier.
I could see that. I'm reading a lot about the power of touch.
That's why I was wondering about the whole chastity thing with you. Do you really want to go your whole life without this? It's funny. When Winston and I went to grab drinks, he was grilling me about you. He thought we were together.
Randy thought the same thing.
Did you set him straight?
Sofia Vergara in a bikini couldn't set him straight. But no, I never got the chance. How about you? Did you tell Winston that I'm not your boyfriend?
No. He seemed so excited for me. I just played along. He did invite us to go to church with him tomorrow. Are you allowed to go?
Allowed? I have to go. It's in my job description.
Well, it's not a Catholic church. They go to a Protestant church. I didn't know if you could go to non-Catholic churches.
It's okay. God told me it's alright to see other churches.
Wow, that's like the 80th new thing you've tried since you've been out here. I think that's really great. I think you're really great.
You too. Good night, Gabe.
Good night, Vito.
We read in Paul's first letter to the Corinthians, "If I speak in the tongues of mortals and of angels, but do not have love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and knowledge, and if I have faith as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give away all my possessions, and if I hand over my body so that I may burn, but do not have love, I gain nothing. I am nothing." Imagine understanding all the world's mysteries and having faith to move mountains and still being nothing. We could possess the greatest knowledge and have the strongest faith of all the prophets and yet be nothing. For Scripture tells us today that without love, we are nothing. Growing up, many of us in our community have been made to feel like nothing because of our sexuality. And so we desperately try to become something when we get older. Some of us do this by amassing material possessions. Others work hard to attain the perfect physique. And some others look to immediate sexual gratification as the only means of affirming our worth. But all these things are just a Band-Aid over the wounds in our hearts. They don't provide lasting change. Our community proves Paul to be speaking the truth here. We can have the finest things, have the perfect body and all the sex in the world, and still we are empty beings because we don't have love. Please, join me now in showing each other God's love for one another.
Hey, there's a couple of people I want you to meet. Come on.
Gloria and Blaze. These are the two young men I told you about. This is Gabe, and there's Vito.
I'm Gloria. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
How you guys doing? Now, which one of you is from my neck of the woods?
Oh, please. Her accent comes and goes more than Madonna's.
Oh, well, I was born in Brooklyn.
Oh, really? Me too. Guess where?
I don't know. Williamsburg?
No, I'll give you a clue. What does Brooklyn have in common with a girl in tight jeans? Flatbush!
She's a delicate flower, isn't she? So, Vito, how are you enjoying Austin?
Loving it. It's great. Thanks.
Well, of course he is. You know what they say, everything in Texas is bigger.
Oh, look, honey, they're bringing eclairs.
Oh, hot damn, let me at them.
They're going to need reinforcements.
I'm sorry about.
Oh, no, she's great.
Thank you. And I have to say that you and Gabe make a really cute couple.
Thanks, but, Gabe and I, we're not a couple.
Oh?
I'm about to take my final vows to be a brother in the Catholic Church.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
You apologize a lot. It's okay, you're fine.
Actually, Vito, you and I have a lot in common. I used to be a sister of St. Clement.
You are?
It was a long time ago. I took my vows right out of high school.
Damn, Glory! Those enchiladas taste even better the next day.
You and Blaze both weren't nuns, were you?
Oh, good heavens, no. She was a lay teacher at the school where I taught. We had this immediate connection. We fell in love so fast. Love at first sight.
But you were a nun. You took a vow of chastity. Why did you act on it?
Vito, I was horribly tormented by it all, but eventually I decided that it was best for my health and mental well-being to choose to be with Blaze.
Oh, shit! Look at me. Miss Piggy. Oh,
please.
Sometimes I'm still tormented.
Well, I struggle with those feelings too, but then I read the Bible and it says that those who give up their life for Christ will end up finding life, a more fulfilled life. So, no offense, I don't understand how you can just ignore the call of God in your life just because you met somebody.
Vito, my life with Blaze has been more fulfilled than my life with Christ ever was. My love for her has actually drawn me closer to God, not led me astray. I still do God's work. I just do it now as a more happy and healthy person. I mean, how could God ever expect any of his children to sacrifice their happiness for his sake?
Well, he asked that of Jesus, but Jesus would have loved to have gone out and fallen in love with somebody, but no, he did the work that God called him to do.
Jesus came into the world for a completely different reason. He came to save us. It is part of God's plan that we are to take advantage of that so that we can enjoy our lives. John 10:10, I have come to give you life and give it to the full. Have you ever felt life to the full? If you ever experience life to the full, you will never settle for second best.
Go, 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 go.
See what I mean? Come on, honey, we need to go soon.
Oh, yeah, we better leave if we're going to get to the bakery in time for Joan and Sharon's engagement party.
We're bringing the cake.
And trust me, you don't want to piss off a room full of hungry dykes.
It was a pleasure meeting you both.
Ladies and lesbians, Elvis is leaving the building. Come on, Priscilla. Woo!
That lady was crazy. You should have heard what she... You okay?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Chocolate on my face? Or?
No, you're fine.
Okay, good. That's why I keep you around, right? To tell me if I have chocolate on my face or spinach in my teeth, Peruvian gin on my shirt.
That's all I'm good for, the hygiene updates.
You're also a good bedfellow.
I should get going back to the center. It's my last week here, and I promised you guys we'd have a Golden Girls marathon before I left, so yeah.
No better than to keep you from those 4 old broads. Let's go.
Oh, God.
Wow.
I thought you guys were in a drought.
Well, then be grateful we got the rain.
This is not how I want to spend my last night in Austin.
You see, it's all part of my sinister plan. First, I make it rain, and then you get sick, and voila, you'll have to stay longer. I'll just stand there freezing, then get out of your wet clothes and warm up in the shower.
Well, you can't stand there in those wet clothes while I shower, you'll freeze. Come on. We'll both take a shower.
Together?
Yeah, what, you never been in a locker room before?
Well, yeah, but it's too small for both of us.
Oh, please. In college, I shared a bathroom with 30 guys, and it was no big deal. Just, hurry up. Why didn't you come in?
Sorry, I just couldn't handle it.
Handle what?
Seeing you naked, being naked with you.
It was just a shower. I didn't want you to get cold.
I know, I'm sorry, but I just feel like I'd be more comfortable showering by myself. Go ahead and get dressed. I laid some clothes out for you because I took your clothes out to the dryer. Something wrong? Aren't you dressed? Did you not like the clothes I picked out for you?
Oh boy. Okay. There's something that I need to tell you, Gabe. When you come into the shower, I don't know. I felt kind of abandoned.
Vito.
No, please, let me finish. And then I asked you why you didn't come in, and you told me that it made you uncomfortable to be naked around me, and I don't know, it hurt. I just felt rejected.
But
wait, it's okay. It made me realize I'm falling for you, Gabe.
You are?
Yeah. I guess I have been for a while. I just finally admitted it to myself.
Vito, I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. Just... please don't reject me again.
Wait. Are you sure you want to do this?
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Wow. I have never made out with a guy as a brother before. Number 92.
Let's get in bed and see if we can get to 100. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just... wow.
I feel bad. I shouldn't have.
No. Everything was perfect.
It was. I'm gonna go grab us a towel.
Oh, no. Please, just... hold me.
Gladly.
Hey. What are you doing?
I'm writing you a letter.
A letter? Can't you do that when I'm gone? Come on. We only have a few hours left, and I want to spend them with you right here next to me.
I need to get this out while it's fresh in my mind, okay? I've got a really busy day tomorrow, and I might not get a chance to say everything I want to say.
You tell me now.
I can't. Everything has to come out just right. Just let me do this, okay? I promise it won't be long.
I miss you already.
What you thinking about?
About how I'm leaving this place a different person. This place has really changed me. You've really changed me.
Is that a good thing?
No. I'm just playing. It's just that change is scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but standing still is even scarier, don't you think? That's your cue. You all set?
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. Wait a second. They didn't hire a stripper, did they?
They wanted to, but put the kibosh on that. Nobody strips for you but me. Bounce, bounce.
All right, enough, Bambi. I'm all out of singles.
Keep walking. Keep going. And...
Surprise! Oh my gosh. Wow. But how did you guys pull all this off?
Justin paid for it, and I installed it yesterday, so it'd be done before you left.
Mary Carson waits for a hunky priest. Here, have a mint julep.
Vito, on behalf of all of us here at the house, thank you for all you've done for us this summer.
Yeah. Oh gosh, but I have nothing prepared. But really, this wasn't me. I mean, Gabriel, he did all the work, and the fountain was all Mary Carson's doing. I'm surprised you didn't get one of a little boy peeing.
Hey, just be glad I didn't pick the one of the naked woman pouring water.
Okay, so where's the stripper?
Please, you're a brother now. You can't be looking at naked men.
But it's okay because we did get you something just as spectacular.
Oh, you did not have to do this, guys. Oh my gosh. Where on earth did you find something like this?
Well, I would tell you, but Greg would be arrested.
Whatever, Mr. Hugh Jackman has a restraining order against you. Oh, be nice. Everybody knows Hugh Jackman doesn't have a restraining order against him.
Thank you.
The bodyguard did tell him, though, if he saw him ever again, he'd punch his face in.
Have a wonderful life, Vito.
Hey now. I'll be back next summer. You haven't seen the last of me yet, Mary Carson.
Unfortunately, my prince, you probably have. Live your life to the fullest, Vito, okay?
I promise. And I will tell you all about it next summer.
Here. Be the first person to make a wish in the fountain. Ah, there it is.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Are you sure you want to drive back with Eddie?
Yeah, it's fine. He's going back anyways. It'll save the house some money.
I'll pay for the flight.
Thanks, hon, but I'll survive.
I got you a going away present.
Really? You didn't have to do that. Where did you find this?
I have one too.
That's so sweet. Thank you. Well, now I feel bad I didn't get you anything.
Hey, you took a vow of poverty, remember? Besides, you already gave me something. I told you about it in the letter.
Really? When do I get to read it?
I wanted you to see it as soon as you got back, so I put it in your Bible.
Really?
Wait. Don't read it yet. Wait until you get home, okay?
Okay.
Promise?
Hey, I took a vow of obedience, remember? I have to do what you tell me to.
Well, in that case...
Hey, now. I already broke the vow of chastity with you. Let's not make it 2 out of 3, okay?
So... I guess this is it, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
I wish you didn't have to go.
Hey, pretty boy. Want some beans? I ate most of the pot, but there's some left.
Thanks, Eddie. I'm okay. I ate before I left.
All right, then. Come on, let's go.
Thank you for everything.
No. Thank you.
Come on, sweet cakes. Daylight don't last forever.
I gotta go.
I know. Bye, Vito. I hope you don't hit any armadillos.
Me too. Last one I hit got brains up inside the engine. Was a son of a bitch to clean up. Must have been a real smart fella.
Hey, you're back.
Hey! Yeah, hi. Sorry, you scared me. Yeah, I just got in. How you been?
Same stuff as usual. How about you, man? How was your trip?
Oh, it was great.
You don't look so good. Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I just, had a long car ride. I should probably take a nap.
Where on earth did you get this picture?
Oh, this? Gosh, I just saw it in a store. It cost me a couple of bucks. Thought it was funny.
Well, I won't keep you from unpacking. It's really good to have you back. Things just haven't been the same here without you.
Glad to be back.
Oh.
Lucy, I'm home.
Ricky, duh! You've been with a man, haven't you?
What are you talking about?
Oh, my Lanta, you have, you little slut. You went out to Texas and you rode a cowboy.
Okay, how did you know?
Please, do you realize how many guys a week I see after they've had great sex? You, my friend, have the look of a satisfied customer. Well, so tell me all about it. I want every detail.
I'd rather not.
Come on, I tell you if I got laid.
You already do.
See, so you owe me like 500 stories then. And this one better be better than that lame one about you jerking off in front of a porn star. I want a real story with real sex. I jerked off in front of a porn star and I'm gonna be a brother.
Do you want to hear the story or not?
Yes, I'll stop. Go.
Okay, so there's this guy volunteering at the house.
What's his name?
Gabe.
Hot. What's Gabe do?
Landscaping.
Oh my god. You fuck the gardener?
Landscaper.
So what, he plowed you with his hoe, watered your plants, raked your leaves?
Anyways, no, we just kind of clicked, had a nice time hanging out.
Wait a minute, this wasn't a one-night stand?
Well, we only had sex once, but no.
I don't believe it. You spend one summer in Texas and come back with the hot gardener. Landscaper. Meanwhile, I've been single for 7 years. What the hell is going on here?
Tim!
Ugh, sorry, brother. What the heck is going on here? So do you love him?
I mean, it was 2 months. I mean, he's a nice guy, but...
So when do I get to meet him?
You don't.
Why not? Is there something wrong with him? Does he have a... Because I'm totally cool with that now. I had this hot three-way with this couple from Chicago over the 4th of July weekend, and one of them was, you know, and let's just say I got over it very quickly.
Well, as happy as I am for you that you've expanded your horizons, I'm not telling you if he's cut, and you are definitely not meeting him.
I don't get to meet your boyfriend.
Because he's not my boyfriend, Tim. Look, I'm going to be a brother in 3 months. This was just me getting it out of my system.
Oh, please, if it was out of your system, you wouldn't have the big smile on your face when you told me about it. You made Richard Simmons look suicidal.
Is dinner ready yet?
Fine. I'll leave it alone for now. But I will say, that look in your eyes when you told me about him, nice to have the old Vito back.
Well, I think it's nice to see the old Vito, too. He'll make one fantastic brother.
Hey! Are you coming to eat, or what?
Boy, summer hasn't softened you a bit, has it?
Hey, I got over the turtleneck thing, okay? Oh, and I fired Esperanza last week, so don't think you're getting anything fancy tonight.
You fired Esperanza? Aw, how come?
Long story.
You slept with her cousin, didn't you?
And his best friend. That's actually not the reason I fired her. It's the reason I kept her around for as long as I did.
Well, whatever you're cooking smells fabulous.
That is why I love cooking for you. Anything smells great after that homeless shelter crap you eat every day. Oh, and if you're looking for some cash under the table, I'm hiring for a maid.
Mail call. Special delivery for Brother Vito from Austin, Texas.
Austin?
Yeah. There's no return address on it, though, but it looks important. You're not going to open it?
No, it's probably just paperwork from the center.
Okay. Vito, are you okay?
Yeah, why?
You know, because ever since you got back from Austin a couple months ago, you've been acting different. It's like you're distracted or something.
No, I'm fine.
Vito, you're not even looking at me.
I'm sorry, Steve. I've been really tired. I haven't been sleeping at all lately.
Okay, well, I'm here if you need to talk to me. But, I'm going to shut the door and let you take a nap.
Thanks.
My dearest Brother Vito, in my old age, I've learned a lot. Usually, people don't like to listen to folks as old as me, Since this is a letter, you have no choice. I have learned a lot in life. Life is too short to waste it by worrying about whether or not you're living it the right way. I only wish it didn't take me until the end of my life to figure that out. So, I pass this wisdom and this fabulous picture of Miss Stanwyck along to you, my prince. Love, Joseph. P.S. By the way, I decided on a drag name for you. Anita Liv. Wear it well, Prince Charming. P.P.S. I was going to leave this to you in my will, but I'll be happier knowing you're enjoying it now. Thank you for being a friend.
Dear Vito, when I came out, I felt like the pieces of the puzzle were coming together, but there was still something missing. I knew I'd find it someday, but I had no idea it would be you. I don't want you to think I'm trying to pressure you into choosing between me and God. I mean, how can I compete? He has way more money than I do. But maybe you can have us both. I want you to do what's right for your life, Vito, but I know you. You want someone. You tattooed love on your arm, for crying out loud. You just woke up and called me back to bed. There's no place I'd rather be, so I'm going to close. If you don't choose to be with me, I want to make sure I spend as much time in your arms as possible while I have the chance. The decision is yours. Just please let me know what you decide. I love you and miss you already. Gabriel.
Just a minute.
Hey, Vito.
Hey, Mike, what's up?
I've got the proof for the invitation of the final vow service. Now, Steve and Brian said everything is okay. I just need your okay, and I can get this to the printer.
All set.
Brought you some beans, lover boy.
What are you doing here?
Well, I came to see you. What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just... I haven't heard from you since you left. It's been over 2 months.
I know. I'm sorry. I just needed to clear my head and sort some stuff out, but I'm here now.
Okay. Now's not exactly, a good time.
Oh, hi.
Jim, this is Brother Vito Fortunato. He volunteered at the house this summer.
Ah, okay, hi. Hi, Brother Vito. It's nice to meet you. Ah, it's okay, I washed my hands.
You never called.
I know. I'm sorry.
I thought you chose God.
No, really, it's okay. Don't worry about it. He seems nice. I'm happy for you.
No, you're not.
Okay, I'm not. I go through all this inner turmoil and all this shit, and I drive halfway across the country just to be with you, and I get here and I find out that it's too late. God, and what's worse off is that I'm the one who told you to go out with the guy.
Vito.
No, just don't worry about it. So are they hiring at the home store? Looks like I'm out of a job.
Wait. You're not going back to being a brother?
No. What kind of life would I have if I didn't have love? But what about...
Jim? Don't worry about him. This is our second date. Besides, he's not my type, remember? I never gave up hope.
Two men have had quite a journey on this blessed occasion. No one can deny that God has brought these two men together. And what God has brought together, let no man tear it apart. It is my honor and pleasure to present to you for the first time as partners in life, Brian Rogers and Stephen Peterson. You may now kiss your husband.